Page 2. Dito pa.
Yun.
Sige, work from home. Scan ko na tong pages para ano. Tapos send ko sa'yo. Kasi yung word problems lalo na yan, di ba? Panay word problems yun. So, kailangan natin yung English.
Or
Masyadong-
alternatively po, we can learn Spanish. Like, so, 31 something. 31.
3.
31.
Okay, which one? Ito. Enough na yan. Yun eh. Ako kaya bumili ng scanner kasi gusto kong i-scan yung mga solutions ko dun sa additional math. Kasi ang bulky na eh.
Mali. Ay, tama. Yan.
So, kailangan natin ay ready. Okay, is 12, no? Di ba may isang sa 15, wala tayong meeting, di ba?
Apo.
Opo.
Tuesday po, no?
So, yung check pa, pag-usapan natin yung schedule next, ano?
Sa Tuesday po ba?
Yeah. Okay, tapos, yeah. Tapos, send ko sa yung, yeah. Send ko muna yung mga scans ko. Yung exercises na may importante eh. Yeah. So, send ko na sa check ko yung 20 minutes.
Yeah, ba? Ano po yun?
So, yung A equals dV dt, actually kaya siya nandyan kasi gagamitin na
Mga siguro
ito, hindi, pakita ko na sa'yo. Kasi bago to eh. Kaya share ko lang yung screen ko. So yung technique ganito. Mag-move to sa physics kasi yung method na to, yun yung pinagkukunan natin ng work kinetic energy theorem. So, yung alam natin is equal to a constant. So, tuwain natin a sub 0 lang para alam natin constant yan. Ngayon, we know na that's actually the speed, the velocity, the derivative of velocity with respect to time. Ngayon, from the chain rule, so sulat lang natin. Pwede natin isulat yung velocity, yung speed, actually velocity siya, as a function of position, assuming walang reversals. So, dv ds, ds dt is equal to a sub 0. Ngayon, but what is ds dt? That's still the velocity, diba? So, dv ds dv is equal to a sub 0. And then, vdv is equal to a sub 0 times ds. So, separable na siya. And then you can integrate. And we're going to get v squared over 2 is equal to a sub 0 times s plus an arbitrary constant. Ngayon, pag-tingnan natin, this should be reminiscent of something we've encountered before, yung v square. Diba yung na-encounter natin, v square minus v naught square is equal to twice a times x minus x of 0.
Wow, it's real.
Diba?
So yung pagkinuhanan.
Kasi yan yung it's actually the same thing. Kaya lang natin ginagawa to for, kaya ko lang ginawa to for so ibig sabihin from ito, yung equation na to, kaya natin makuha from 6 by using yung initial, yung for example ito, ginagamit natin s dito. Pero previously ginagamit natin sa physics x. So pwede natin i-translate yan into physics notation na v squared over 2 is equal to a. So, ang a sub 0, papalitan natin ng a. Yung s, gagawin natin x. Plus a constant. Ngayon, what is this constant? So, pasok natin yun. When x equals 0, sorry, when t equals 0, so gamitin na yung conditions. When t equals 0, x is equal to x of 0. And when t tapos v is equal to v sub 0. And by using this condition, makukuha natin na v sub 0 square over 2 is equal to a x sub 0 as a constant, which means this constant is actually a x sub 0 minus v sub 0 square over 2. Or v square over 2 is equal to ax. I think may mali sa... Ayun. May minus sign to. Ito yung plus. Minus ax of 0 plus v0 square over 2. Or, makukuha natin na v squared over 2 minus v sub 0 square over 2 is equal to a times x minus x naught. Or, twice a. So this is another derivation of the kinematic equation. By using the chain rule and then integrating with respect to v and x. So, kasi 'di ba yung ginawa yung derivation nito from before, in-integrate natin twice to get v in terms of t and x in terms of t. And then in-eliminate natin yung t. Dito, we don't actually have to deal with t. Kailangan lang natin mag-change of variables sa integration and we get the result directly. Okay. Ngayon, anong silbi niyan? Sometimes, for example, what if yung acceleration position dependent? If the force is kx or minus kx, ano yung differential equation natin? Yung second derivative of x with respect to t is equal to negative kx. Do you know methods for integrating this? Yung, can you get v versus t, x versus t directly?
Hindi po directly, pero pwede naman indirectly.
Pero dadaan ka dun sa dito, sa hindi siya directly kasi tin mo, wala kang ma-integrate kasi x is a function of t but we don't know what x, that's actually the unknown. So, hindi natin ma-solve yan. Pero, pag ginamit natin yan dun sa, pag ginamit natin yung chain rule, we can write this down as v dv ds or dv dx is equal to negative kx. And then, may hope na tayo to integrate. So, v dv is equal to negative k x dx. And then, pag in-integrate, v square over 2 is equal to negative kx square over 2 plus an arbitrary constant. And then, pwede nating ulitin yung integration. dv dt. So, so in principle, kaya natin gawin na, okay, what's v? V is dx dt.
Oh, okay. Nice.
So, makukuha natin na dx dt square is equal to minus 2 kx square plus 2 times the arbitrary constant. So, kaya natin C1 na lang to. Or dx dt is equal to negative 2 kx square plus c. And then integrate again. And then take the square root. and integrate again with respect to x. Kaya lang pag ganyan, ang mahanap natin t in terms of x. Tapos make techniques of integration na kailangan dito, which we haven't started with yet. So ito may plus or minus. And then using this method, you can get t in terms of x. And then yung problem, i-invert mo yan. What's x in terms of t? Ano to Ito yung the hard way of solving the problem, actually.
Obo.
Yung kasi ano ba examples ng forces na kx? Spring. So later, when we deal with forces due to springs, we will encounter this. Tapos, yung method for solving this, actually, this is not the best method for solving this. The best method is to guess the solution. Actually, may methods for this kasi differential equation siya with constant coefficients. Linear, constant coefficients, may methods din yan. So may encounter din natin yun pag nag-aaral tayong differential equations. Pero ultimately it goes back to guessing the solution. So yung method for that is guess na exponential yung form and then lalabas yung sine at cosine. Ano yun no new solution yan So we'll encounter it. Pero okay, ngayon, so ang suggested method dito, gamitin natin yung integrate and then so ito na yung ito na yung initial conditions. Actually, pwede natin gawin na we start with this. So pag na-integrate na natin, ito na we have this, di ba? And then gamitin natin ngayon yung values. So ang value, so ito na yung sige, A equals 800, V equals 20, S equals 1. So ito yung tapos kopyahin natin to. Yung saan yun? Ito. So let's copy this. So to solve number 29, integrate twice and then substitute. So we know na A is equal to 800, S is equal to 1, plus the constant equals 20 square over 2. And then we're going to get 20 squared over 2. So 20 square over 2 minus 800, we get C is equal to negative 600. So, makukuha natin V square over 2 is equal to 800S plus minus 600. So, yung problem na ito, find an equation involving V and S. Ito yung sagot. Okay, so ngayon nakita mo na ito as a sample using the same method. So using the chain rule, start from the chain rule na dv dt. So use dv dt is equal to v dv ds ds dt is equal to dv ds times v. Start using the chain rule. Pakigawa rin yung number, I think number 30. Ito. A is equal to 500, V equals 10, S equals 5. Tapos, pi-solve yan. So, number 30.
Tingnan mo.
Yan. So, stop sharing na ako ulit.
Sinend niyo po yung number 30. Ay, hindi pala.
So, lahat ng pages sa exercises.
Tingnan mo. 30. Nice. Okay. Bye-bye.
Constant. So, pakita mo yung kasi kailangan na ikaw lang at least do it once. Yung start from there, and then pakita mo yung integration in terms of final expression connecting V and S, and then find the arbitrary constant.
Oh no. Okay, so yung nga po kanina.
So dv dt is equal to A, and then using the chain rule, dv dt is which is V dv ds. So equate mo yan sa 500 and then integrate.
So times ds. So dv this.
Plus a constant, di ba? Nag-integrate ka eh. So that may arbitrary constant. And then fit mo yung constant to the given conditions.
Happening.
Yeah, pwede patingin.
Eh,
No,
nakasya pa ba?
hindi ko nakita yung dulo ng 30 ng 30. So v squared over 2 is equal to 500s minus 2. Okay. So yun naman.
Ano ko? Ay, may sinel pa. May sinel pa lang po. Sinel tayo sa mic. Silang. Ayun. Ayun na po. Ba ko nga itong so
Teka, pwede ba check ng mic volume mo?
ano mo? Testing. Wala.
Ko.
Meron naman mo?
Anyway, hindi, okay. Sige.
Sakit po ng ulo ko ulit na. Maano nga ba? Kolabo ko ng ano. Wait. So, 5n squared over 2 plus 2x. So, yung ano, the
Okay. Yung conditions, kailangan mo lang i-substitute, di ba?
ay, oh no. Kumain sa ma-functioning mo. Yun. Okay, so, anong tataka kung ba't ayaw na. So, this is 420, then, ay, oh. Multiply ko na lang kaya po by 2. Para mas malinis.
Bakit? Teka. Wait. Bakit nag-iba yung definition ng arbitrary constant mo kung ganyan?
No.
Di ba v plus 2s equals v square o is equal to c. Huwag muna, may mali. Ganito. Start ka dun sa third equation.
So, doon.
Yung C sa third equation at yung C sa fourth equation, nag-iba.
V equals 4. Ah, I found it. Sneaky. Okay, so there's a 8.
Hindi yan yung problem. Ang problem ay yung definition ng constant na ginagamit mo sa first equation, sa previous equation ng bago. Which means kung anong constant na hanap mo, hindi na nag-a-apply sa previous equation.
Pag nga po, this is 5s
So
squared.
5s squared. So ang dapat na mangyari, 5s squared, kung mag-multiply ka ng 2, kasi nag-multiply ka ng 2, plus 4s equals v squared plus 2c. Kasi hinahanap mo yung constant na isa substitution, di ba? Pag hindi ka naglagay ng 2, nagbago yon. Yung importante yung ganyan eh. So, ngayon, mag-substitute ka. Okay, solve for 2c.
Yeah. Okay. Therefore,
Yeah, 20 plus 4, so 26. Teka, 4 square over, bakit, saan nanggaling yung 5s square over 2 plus 2s? Kaya, bakit iba yung nakukuha nating constant? Equals v square 4 squared over, kaya, check ko lang yan, calculation ko. 4 squared over 2 equals 5 times 4 over 2, minus 5 times 4 squared over 2 minus 4 equals negative 6. Ngayon, so 20, 4 times, wait, may mali. So after, yung nag-multiply ka ng 2, di ba? So 4s. Ano yung s? Yung from may expression ka for s to kapag may s na. Yung transition doon. Nag-substitute ka ng s square, so 5 times 4, that's 20. Plus 4 times 2, that's 8. Hindi 4.
oh,
Yung tingnan mo yung last equation mo for in the may S at C. Yung substitution, may mali. S equals 2 eh. So, 5 times 2 squared, that's 20. 4 times 2 should be 8, not 4.
so,
Check your substitution.
so 5s squared. So that's 5 times 4, yes. 4, 8.
4 times S.
Bro. Arithmetic mistake.
Pwedeng pa-adjust ng mic volume mo. Taas mo lang ng konti.
Audible?
Yung mic, di ba sa sa system settings, may microphone volume setting ka dyan eh. Yun. Paki-adjust na ng konti. Taasan na ng konti.
Audible.
Ayan. So, okay na?
Okay na mo.
Sige.
So,
Yun. So, substitute back. Teka na.
Yan.
Okay, so plus 12. Mhm. Okay, sige. So yung next, yung number 33.
Ha? 33. Uh, nasa, nasa photo mo. Okay, so, particle is moving in a line. So, screenshot ko mga lahat. Use your graphics calculator. Okay.
Yung simulate your answers on your graphic calculator, never mind na yun. Kasi wala talaga tayong access, di ba? At the origin. So,
Okay.
so kailangan lang natin ay S versus T.
Wala mo. Ito kaya. Ayun. The power of zoom. There. Nice. So, in the something of 32, new page. The something of 32 to 50, 33 to 52, be sure to something, blah, blah, blah. Write a conclusion.
Times na yun. 0.6, 2.5.
4.8, 7.2.
And 7.2.
The motion in your graphics calculator. So, kailangan, pwede mong gumamit ng animation sa Desmos.
Well, pwede. Gusto kong makita, pero
Or pwede pang manual
yes.
na pag-animate. Anyway. So,
Actually, yung pag sinasabing yung yung simulate, ang mas iniisip ko ay numerically solve yan eh. Pero since analytically doable siya, substitute.
so find the S, I think, maybe.
Eh, sige. So, so first, ano yung S in term S versus T? Para ma-compare natin. So, integrate.
Bilang mo parang ako, nahihilo po ko. May something sa air. May susunog. Mali. DSDP.
Nakabukas pa yung windows mo dyan?
Hindi po, naka-aircon naman. Pero parang nahihilo po ako for some reason. May something eh. I don't know. Pero anyway, 9 Oh, so DSDP.
Table function.
Wala mo. Sige na. Calculator.
Shucks.
So, yung ano mo, ano lang yung so find the position. So, isa pa po? Isa pa po na integration.
May,
Okay.
may arbitrary, wala na.
Yung position naman to kung 0 yung ano. Okay.
Oo.
So, A po is ano, tawag ay, oh no. It's C1, C equals 0 kasi naman is Totoro. Okay. So, okay. Ayun.
3 sig figs yung ano natin, yung sagot natin dito. Para ano. Six. Teka, ano ginagamit mo para i-calculate yan?
Calculator mo.
Paki-check ano yung angle unit mo.
Grave mistake. Radian pala ako na. So, what a grave mistake. Ay, yeah, what? Degree ba?
Pag tingnan mo yung units nung angle, 3 pi t, di ba? So, ni-expect mo niyan, radians yan.
Why is it?
Tapos, sa physics, kapag angle sa loob ng position versus time functions, radians yan, default.
Wow.
Teka, minus 3 over pi, tapos ng 0.2. Teka, calculate ko lang. Pwede, bakit check nung Yung t equals 0.2.
T equals
0.6. Sige. Sorry. Mali yung sinulat ko. 0.6.
Oh no. Ano po the classic mistake of
Kaya check ko lang
wrong substitution.
0.6. 0.6. Sige.
Wait, pause ko muna po yung ano para
Substitute ko lang. 0.6. So let's get 1.1182. Sige. Kaya hindi pa na tayo nag-agree. 0.6.
5.6. Something is sissy. So
yung S equals 0 muna. Pwedeng paki-check yan.
tabo. S equals 0.
Kaya, alam ko na kung bakit. When t equals, pag in-integrate mo yung, di ba V is sine, di ba?
Tabo.
Pwedeng akit ka ng konti. Gusto kong makita yung integration. So, ano antiderivative ng sine?
Oh, okay. So I forgot. Kailangan pala ipalitan to. Apparently, so it's a negative cosine. Intindi ko lang pala po itong coefficient, not the function itself, RIP. So,
Okay. So yung integration dapat maging
I said
kaya pala tapos syempre affected yung constant. So ano yung value ng constant?
So it's like
Teka, may exact value yung constant.
meron po siyang exact value.
When t equals 0, ano ba yung cosine of 3 pi t?
Alright, okay, sige po. So, parang negative 3. Why did I see that? So, yan.
2 pi. Teka. So, negative 3 over pi. Ayan. So, 0.182. So, this is 0.6.
Lagay po ako ng 4 significant digits.
0.5, 4.8, 7.2. Hindi, graph mo lang yung S equals negative 3 over pi cosine of 3 pi na yung y versus x niyan. Kuha mo na yan. Teka, S is equal to negative 1.7277. Pwedeng paki-recheck yan. Parang hindi tayo kaya, graph na sa Desmos rin yan, no? So, Desmos.
This motion. So, there's a 3 over pi. What is wrong? .8. So, that's mga negative 1.25. Okay.
Hindi tayo nag-agree ng values eh. So
Like
y equals negative 3 cosine 3 pi times x divided by pi plus 3 over pi. Tapos, let's zoom in. So, when x is equal to 0.6, ano value? May mali talaga doon sa evaluation mo.
I feel like it's damp
Graph
harmonic.
mo, i-graph mo yung graph mo yung y equals negative 3 over pi cosine 3 pi x plus 3 over pi. Nandiyan na yung function eh. So, graph mo na lang.
Wow. What an amazing idea. So, I think it's damp harmonic motion or
3
something.
pi x. Hindi. It's just harmonic motion. Nagre-repeat siya eh.
Oh wow, so it's apparently correct mo. It's not. Wait, what? The particles at the origin and the start of the motion. So why isn't 0, on this?
Plus 3 over pi. Hindi minus.
Oh. Wait.
Negative. Anong cosine of 3 pi?
Yes. Okay. So, kung yun nga po. So, okay. So, mali pala to.
So, plus 3 over pi dapat yan, di ba?
0.6. So, mga 0.
Teka, check mo yung graph. Tingnan mo yung function na ginagraph mo. Plus, may problema. Una, hindi nagsa-start at 0, di ba? May kita sa graph eh. So, ayusin mo yung that should be plus 3 over pi. Okay, ngayon tingnan mo yung graph ulit. So, yung position versus time ngayon, nagsisimula sa 0. Okay, ngayon, let x, pakigraph, x equals 0.6. Teka, wag muna.
0.6
Graph
mo?
mo muna yung x equals 0.6.
Mo?
Hindi, x equals 0.6 lang. Gusto, para
Oh.
makita mo yung mga pwede natin gawin. Ano intersection?
Yung nga po.
So, 0.182. Okay. Pag 2.5,
Hindi pala pwede yan. Okay. So, it's equal to 2.5. This sucks. What if all of them should be just one color? Please. Okay. And then x equals
4.8. And x equals 7.2.
become one color now.
Actually, yung ginawa ko, tinable function ko yan sa sa cache, sa 991EX. Binago-bago ko lang initial value. Tapos, 2 steps. Kasi yung mahirap dyan yung substitution, di ba?
So this the funny part is I already have a table po. So this is anong ito? This is 0.6. 2.5. This is 4.8. 7.2. Hee 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 ha ha. Okay. So now I have the graph. This recording. Okay, yes. So ano nga?
0.65. So, pag round off to 3 sig fig, makukuha natin yung 0.660, 0.660, 0.182, 0.955. Diba?
Nice. Yun nga po. So yan. Pwede naman ni...
Pero kasi ano yan eh, kung kailangan mo siya using your scientific calculator, ginawa ko na, enable function ko na lang yan. So, for example, 0 to uh, 0 to 1 tapos ang step size 0.2. Try mo.
Ano mo? 0.1 sa step size 0.2.
Yung 0 to 1 tapos step size 0.2 yung step. Hindi, CalQ. Gusto kong yung gusto namin makuha na skill ay yung paggamit ng table
Table
function ng FX991. Yeah. So try mo yun. Table function,
Where's the
tapos
table?
ang
9. Okay.
mm,
Fx.
is negative 3 over pi cosine 3 pi x plus 3 over pi.
3 pi x plus 3 over pi. So there's no g of x. And then start 0, 1.2.
So 0 and then end at 1 tapos step size is 0.2.
Ayun na mo. So 0, 1.2.
So mahanap mo yung 0.6, di ba? And then gawin mo yung kasunod. Yung 2.5 to halimbawa, yung 2.5, no? So kung 2.5, 0, yung 2 to, actually gagawin ko lang 2.5 to 2.6 eh. So step size 0.1. Para hindi, kasi kaya makukuha naman yan eh.
Ayan, kuha na po yung 2.5. Tsaka kuha rin yung 4.8 and 7.2.
Mas madaling i-table function kaysa yung i-substitute pa isa-isa eh. Diba? Okay, so okay na yan, no? So let's look at number. We're done with 33. Nasa number 35. Okay, so ito, gagamit tayo ng barbaric units kasi yan yung problem.
Barbaric unit.
So yung acceleration due to gravity ay 32 feet per second square.
Alam ko tawag nun the language of the deceased. So, calculator and support yung answers.
So review na rin natin ang kinematics yan. So starting the differential equation, d squared s dt squared.
Okay, so yun na naman po, yung the same thing over again. So
So ds dt is equal to at plus c sub 1. And then s is
the
1/2 at squared plus c sub 1t plus c sub 2. And then tapos gawin din natin yung v versus s. So v dv ds is equal to a. Which gives us v squared over 2 is equal to as plus c sub 3 na lang yan.
and then
Yan. Ano yung mga thrown vertically upward with an initial velocity of 20 feet per second from the ground, which means when t equals 0, s is equal to 0, v is equal to 20. Tapos a is 32. And negative 32 kasi downwards eh. Yung acceleration.
so therefore How long will the ball be going up? So yung the
Hindi,
most,
sulat mo na yung ano, A is equal to negative 32. So, kasama siya sa given. Tapos, when t equals 0, ano yung values ng S at saka T? At V pala. So, starts at the ground, di ba? So, ano yung S pag gano'n?
S equals 0.
Hmm.
Wait, how's that
Yeah.
possible?
So,
How can you throw a ball from the ground anyway? So, mga questions. How long will the ball be going up? So, the amount of time hanggang mag-reverse.
actually, yung hindi talaga siya possible unless maghukay ka tapos throw upwards so that yung release mo ng ball sa ground level.
Wow, okay. So, what a nice na napad na it's very practical. So, anyway, so
Ano siya yung nature ng approximation kasi gusto mo ba talaga mag-add ng kaniba, ano yung actual release height? Mga 10, mga ilang meters yun? Mga 1 or 1.5 meters above the ground? Parang dagdag complication eh. So, para masimple yung problem, even though it's not physically realistic, ayan, we have that.
When this occurs when acceleration becomes 0.
Wait, hindi pwedeng acceleration is 0.
What? Hindi mo, yung sa pinakataas na mo. V equals 0, okay. Why did I say acceleration 0? Okay, so therefore, when that occurs, ano daw?
Hindi, ganito. Paano mo makahanap yung mga yan kung hindi mo alam yung arbitrary constants?
Impossible. So, let's find yung arbitrary constant first. So, when t equals 0,
So, V equals AT plus constant. So, 20 equals negative 32 times 0 plus C sub 1. So, C sub 1 is 20. Tapos, 0 equals 1 half times negative 32 times 0 plus C sub 1 times 0 plus C sub 2. So, therefore, C sub 2 is 0, C sub 1 is 20. And then yung last constant, 0 at 20 square over 2 is equal to 32, negative 32 times 0 plus C3. So C3
very
is
straightforward.
equal to,
You see the constant right away. So therefore, 20 squared plus 20 squared 400, 200.
okay, so ayun mo ko natin. S equals negative 32, negative 16 t squared plus 20t, and then V is, in terms of t, that's going to be negative 32t plus 20, and then V square over 2 is equal to negative 32 times S plus 200. So, gusto kong makita yung since na happening arbitrary constants, Ano yung S in terms of T, V in terms of T, and V square over 2 in terms of S.
V squared in terms of S, so that's V.
That's what we're looking for. How long will the ball be going up?
This.
How high will the ball go?
This. Okay. So, na-expand po yung ano na. Oops. So,
Na huwag kalimutan yung units kasi may units yung sagot.
it's seconds anyway po. So, eventually. So, V squared is na. What I'm going to use? What I'm going to do? So, V squared. Ito ba? Ano ito? Ito lang. So, V squared 0. Wait. Meron pong ano na? Meron pa pong iteral acceleration. Ayun. Where is it? Anyway. So, negative 32. Uh-huh. 80. So V, that's a negative 32T plus C1.
Or in decimal form,
Why is Layfield suddenly using seconds po when yung other times parang meters per second lang? Sus.
hindi, gumagamit pa rin siyang feet. Kasi kaya siya gumagamit ng feet kasi ang units sa US, for some reason, hindi pa rin siya nagme-metric eh.
Pero hindi po, ito pong second. Bakit ginamit na po sec? Kasi yung mga iba pong, when he uses meters per second, yung second na po S lang. Sus.
Ewan ko lang.
Yun nga po, may double standards. Anyway, how high will the ball go? Ayun, so yung ano yung batas S at that time. Square 2. No. Line piece.
Teka, yan yung isang way, di ba? Pag ginamit mo yung V-square equation, ano yung condition para dun sa maximum height?
Na, yan na, ano ko na. Okay, anyway. So, kaya, siguro something's wrong. Anyway, ay, how do I, yun.
Teka, before we move on from letter B, pwede mo rin makuha yung sagot na yan from di ba from V squared over 2? Sinulat mo na ba yung mga, substitute mo kaya yung mga paisulat yung tatlong equations ulit. Kasi hindi nakikita na saan sinasubstitute yan. So, urong mo yung A, B, C pababa. Tapos sulat mo yung S in terms of T, V in terms of T, at saka S, at saka V squared over 2 equals, Hindi, with the constants. Kasi kinumpit mo na yung constants eh.
Tapos yun, i-replace ko lang mas na.
Okay, ngayon, gamitin mo yung V squared over 2 equal. Yung sa letter B, tingnan mo. Yung V squared over 2, so alternative solution for letter B. So pakibula muna yung letter C. Or iulong mo pa ba? So, tingnan mo yung V squared over 2 equals negative 32S plus 200. Next, sulat mo. V squared over 2 equals negative 32S plus 200.
V squared over 2
equals negative 32S plus 200. Ngayon,
Wait.
paano natin makukuha yung maximum height from that?
S po.
So, ano ba yung, so when S is equal to S max, what's V? Yeah. Okay. Letter C naman.
So, letter C. Ito bang what happened? Yan eh. Minute. Saan pa yung mga change nito? Dapat pareho mo. Same time.
I don't know. Teka. Saan ang galing yan?
Same time po ng pataas.
Ano ba yung time pataas?
Kung ano. So, yung nga po, parang bigla na, may ano na pala yun. Ano pala po yun, gravitation acceleration.
Hindi. Paano mo ko from the equations? Okay, what do we know about nasa ground?
Nasa grounds?
Remember, hindi given yung velocity pagdating sa ground, pagbalik. It's actually something that you're supposed to figure out from the equations.
So, when S is equal to 0,
tapos, ano yung T, yan yung time it takes to reach the ground. So, ang tinatanong ay, ano yung total time? Going up and then going down. So, yung kailangan mong gawin yung S versus T.
So, dito, S.
So, from S equals AT squared over negative 32 over 2 or 16. Substitute mo yung values dyan. So, that's negative 32 over 2 or negative 16 T. So, negative 16 T square. And then, yung initial velocity plus 20T. Yan. Now, how can you get yung time it takes to reach the ground from there? So, ground level is S equals. Okay. Hindi, substitute mo muna. Pakita mo yung steps. So, 0 equals. Pakita, factor.
Sige mo. So,
teka, may common factor ka na ng T. So, okay, i-factor out mo lang yung T. Yan. So, from there, lalabas na yung solutions na T equals 0 or T equals 5/4. Okay, ngayon, bakit hindi T equal? So, yung T equals 0, yan yung initial. So, ang kailangan natin T equals 5/4. Yun. So, yan, makukuha natin. That's actually twice nung yung sa A. Di ba?
logo.
Pero hindi mo kasi pwedeng i-assume na just because we're familiar with the motion, it's not supported by your math. Ang goal dito ay kailangan yung statements supported by your math. So pag dumiretso ka na, alam natin it's 0.625 up, therefore it's 0.625 down. Hindi pwede kasi unless wala tayong kailangan palalabasin mo siya from the equations. Kasi what if ganito? ang binigay pala sa yung equation, yung upward, di ba? Yung 1/2, yung the usual. Tapos biglang, pag yung downward, may damping na.
Wala.
Alam mo yung mga yung toy parachutes? Nakakita ka na ba na gano'n?
Yung
Yung
parachute.
i-itch mo pataas, hindi pa mag-open yung parachute. Tapos pag bababa na siya, mag-open.
Parang nakita
So
na
yung
po.
upward move, ano yan?
Nakita mo po ko ng gano'n na mechanism.
May mga ganong may ganong toys na yung alam ko mga murang toys yun plastic na may figure, may parachute. Tapos pag initcha mo, going upwards, yung constant acceleration na
Po yung
diba?
parang nag-o-open din po. Parang may nag-o-open sa kanila. Parang may ganun po rin. Parang yung mahogany din po yung mechanism.
Actually, hindi ko maalala yung design. Pero alam ko pag if you throw them upwards, hindi mag-open. Tapos mag-open lang siya pag pababa na. So, mag-iiba yung motion. So, upwards yung the usual ballistic. Downwards may air resistance na malaki. Ano yan yung model for air, yung isa sa mga models for air resistance may proportional to velocity
Opo.
Oo nga, no? Baka, pakita ko sa inyo, yung isa sa mga, yung ganong, yung differential equation. Before we do that. So, kuha na natin yung letter B at letter C. Ngayon, skip natin yung D kasi wala tayong graphics calculator na tapos yung sasabing simulate, we're not equipped to handle that kasi ang alam ko pag simulate, numerically solve, which we didn't do. So let's skip that. Yung letter E, with what speed will the ball strike the ground? Ano yung pwede natin gamitin doon?
Yung ano po, what speed will the ball strike the ground? Yung using yung V. Isang V equation.
Yung V versus?
V versus S.
Okay. So, pakigawa.
Yan. Yan na naman.
So, for letter E, V square over 2 equals?
AS. Negative 100. So, here,
alam ko na kung bakit sec yung ginagamit nila ito dyan.
Bakit?
Kasi yung ginagamit natin dito panay position is S. Para hindi confusing, sinusulat yung sec.
Oh, nice. Obo. So, negative 20. Kasi pababa na po siya.
Oo. So, pero ano hinihingi?
Feet per second. Anyway. So, yung abo.
So, negative 20. Is that speed or velocity?
Negative 20. Is that speed or velocity? Velocity na po. Kasi pababa.
Pero ano hinihingi sa letter E?
Ting! Oh no. Yun po yung, Ito po
So the
yung
speed at which it hits the ground is
speed and which is it.
yeah.
Ito po yung
So 20 feet
how
per
to
second.
feel exams. So,
Actually, ano yun eh, kaya kailangan binabasa kaya alam mo yung sa habit na yung final answers mo sinusulat mo in sentences.
Opo.
Alam kung bakit siya useful? Kasi mapipilitan kang basahin yung problem statement para maisulat sa sentence eh. Okay, so 20 feet per second. Ngayon, before you go to the next thing, pag-usapan na muna natin yung scheduling. So, base dun sa calendar ko, wala tayong meeting this coming Sunday, di ba?
Opo.
Pang ilang birthday mo na ba yan?
14 po.
14. Tapos, sa Tuesday, meron tayong meeting.
Opo.
Naka-schedule ay 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. No? Yan yung ano. And then, mag-meet tayo uli. So, Tuesday and then Thursday, mag-meet na tayo. And then, balik na tayo sa regular na scheduling. So, after yung Tuesday, balik na tayo. So, tanggalin ko lang yun. No? Delete ko lang yung schedule for this coming Sunday. Yan. Para lang clear. Kasi, kung hindi ko, tapos, gusto mo ba na reminder na mag-meet tayo ng Tuesday?
Pwede po, para baka mawala po sa isip.
Oh, sige. So, send ako ng reminder on yeah. Gawa lang ako ng reminder for Joshua. Ano oras ka ba gumigising?
Mga siguro po mga from 11 to 12, mga ganun.
Oh, sige. So, sasend ko lang ng
siguro po mga 12 po.
11 ng 12 noon, no?
Sige po, sigurado na po akong gising.
Tapos,
even earlier po this week po, mga siguro abot ng mga 11.
Send reminder for Joshua. Hindi, sasend ko yung reminder on the day.
Sige po.
Kasi, so on the 17th, we'll meet. Sorry, hindi ko kaya yung ganyan. Magsasend ako reminder ng madaling araw kasi doon ako gising.
Sige po.
So, 4 a.m. Para pag-check mo ng messenger, lalabas yun. Okay? So, ngayon, balik tayo sa for our last 5 minutes. Yung number 39. At least simulan lang natin.
Sige po. So, number 39, ano ba siya?
So, ang goal, palalabasin from the equations yung mga sagot. Hindi tayo magre-rely sa physics intuition.
So, bawal pong gumamit ng physics principle.
Yung mga yung for example, intuition, alam ko yung upward time ay 0.625. Therefore, dapat yung downward time ganun din. Example yun ng physics intuition eh. That will work if it's a physics subject. Pero hindi siya lulusot sa math. Kasi hindi mo ginastify from the fundamental solution eh. Nag-assume tayo na, kilala mo yung solution, so alam mo ito yung properties na hindi mo pinove. Ano yun, makalusot ka sa physics ng gano'n, na okay, I know na going up, may mga books kasi na gano'n sila mag-discuss eh, at gano'n sila mag-solve minsan. Which I don't like. Kasi, pag wala ka ng intuition, I mean, how do you build the intuition? You build the intuition by solving problems. Tapos eventually, kaya mo nang sabihin na eto mangyayari. Yung kakayahan na sabihin, ganito yung mangyayari without doing the calculations is intuition.
Opo.
Kaya lang, you don't build that by sasabihan ka lang na ano yung intuition. Instead, you build it by solving the problems until eventually, kilala mo na yung mga solutions. So, ganyan yun eh. Kasi ito, diba, constant acceleration problems to eh. Yung 39 at saka 39 and 30, yung previous. So, marami na tayong ginagawang constant acceleration problems in physics. So, maraming mga situations na alam na pag ganitong speed, going up, alam natin pagdating dun sa maximum height, zero speed. Tapos yung travel time up and down dapat pareho.
Opo.
Pero ano yan eh, kasi minsan, wag mo na gawin to. Let's just talk about some of that, diba? Some of those issues. So share ko lang yung window ko. Kasi 2 minutes na lang naman eh. For example, ito, may ganitong problem sa magpapakita. Let's say may problem na ganito. Since pag-uusapan na ito on our next meeting sa physics, let me just talk about it as well. For example, yung mga problems ako nakita na ganito yung itsura eh. Na may inclined plane going up, tapos may small na bump lang so that ina-assume na hindi negligible yung effect. Magsa-slide up and then slide down na. Ganyan.
Opo.
Tapos, sorry. Ito muna. So, muna yan. I think mas interesting ito. Total, may friction na tayo eh. Okay. Ito. May angle na ganyan. Tapos, may box. Tapos, meron tayong coefficient of kinetic friction. Let's say it's going to be 0.1. Let's say. Tapos, yung angle is small enough. Tapos, mu s is, halimbawa, 0.12. So, alam natin na hindi siya magsaslide kapag tangent inverse of 0.1. Sorry, palitong units. Angle format degrees. So, tangent inverse of 0.1, 5.7 degrees. So, assume natin yung angle na to less than 5.7. Let's say mga 4 degrees ito. So, we know it will slide kahit anong gawin natin. Kasi tangent inverse of 0.12, that's going to be 6.8 degrees. Yan yung static friction is still high enough para hindi siya mag-slide. So dito, assume natin may initial velocity. Tapos, if you look at tapos describe the motion. So assume natin na itong inclined plane long enough. So assume natin ground level to. What do you expect will happen? As it's going up, ano yung forces?
As it's going up may friction going downwards along the plane, tapos may
So kinetic friction and
gravity and normal force.
Okay, so and then normal force. Ngayon, so that's going up. Paano yung going down? So velocities in this direction. Ito, velocities in this direction. Kasi di ba, eventually, slides up, it's going to slow down, hihinto, and then it will slide downwards. Ano yung direction ng friction dito?
Direction ng friction.
So it's now sliding downwards. Ano direction ng friction?
Ano na po siya? Tawag na yung friction is going upwards up the plane.
Tapos normal forces in this direction. So ano effect niyan sa acceleration? Pareho ba yung acceleration going up is going to be different from the acceleration going down. Di ba? So yung time it takes for it to go up and down, I think hindi nagagana yung simple na multiple times 2. Anyway, ito yung ano. Gusto ko paglaruan mo to. Tapos, ano yung, given na yung angle ay 4 degrees, how much time does it take for it to go to the maximum height? And then, how much time does it take to go up and down? Yan yung ano, yan yung problem. So, set it up, solve this, we'll talk about this next time. Kasi yung method na gagamitin natin dito is going to be the same as constant acceleration to na constant step, piecewise constant. So, tingnan mo kung ano mangyayari and then solve this problem. So, we'll talk about this next time. So, yung time to reach maximum height. That's 1. And then yung part 2, ano yung time to get back to original position. Tapos, yung v sub 0 dito, yan yung initial velocity. So it should be possible to get an expression for this na variable yung v sub 0. And then you can try, for numerical answers, try v0 is equal to 1 meter per second, 2 meters per second. Just for concreteness. So itong mga yan, yung sa 1 and 2, you'll get expressions in terms of v0. And then for numerical answers, yan, compute. Teka, i-screenshot ko muna to, tapos send. So, halo siyang physics and math Piecewise constant acceleration. Okay. So, anyway, we'll stop here and then I'll see you again on Tuesday.
Okay po.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Thank you po. Bye-bye po.